Okay, so this is how you make a Google map into a My Map. In your drive, hit the little grid. You want to slide through until you see, oh look, there's maps. You've opened up the maps. In Maps, on the left side, you want to hit the three bars, the menu. Click on the menu, you go to Your Places. When you open Your Places, you'll see a lot of things, but what you really want is Maps. If you open Maps and you scroll to the bottom, you can see all your maps. And one of the things you can do is you can create a map down here at the very bottom. Create a map. Okay. And you can see in the bottom, you can click Create a Map. So if I click Create a Map here, it opens a map. Now, the first thing you want to do, of course, is to title your map. So I click on Untitled Map, and I'm going to give it a title. National Monument. And I'll call this my national monument, which is going to be Buck Island. Okay, save. The next thing to do is pick a base map. I recommend using the satellite image. Okay, that looks pretty good. There you go. I'm going to close the base map. Now I'm ready to add things. First I have to go to where my place is. Now I happen to know, if I scroll in here, that the place I'm looking for is down here in the Virgin Islands. The U.S. Virgin Islands are over here. And the island that I'm talking about is right around here. Buck Island. There's Buck Island. So this is the national monument. I want to add a point. I click on Add a Point. I'm going to put it right on Buck Island. I'm going to call this first point the geology point, so I'll call this a island geology. And at this point, I want to put the text in here. I'll go back over to the graphic organizer and I'll copy the text here, Control C, go back to the map, put the text in here, Control V. And then after this, I'm going to add some spaces. I'll put the citation, the citation. Okay, I'm going to click Save here. Now I want to add an image, so I click Add an Image. Now in this window, I have to find the image from somewhere. In this case, I'm going to open up this place right here. I'm going to look for Buck Island Beach, because this geology is going to be talking about weathering on the beach of Buck Island. The image that I want is this one right here. This one looks really nice. So I will two-finger click. I'll click Save Image. Save Image. I'm going to save it. You can save it to your drive or you can save it to your computer. I'm going to save it to my computer, in this case to my desktop. If I go back over here, I say let's select a file from the computer, and there's the image right there. Click Open. I've loaded the image. Now the citation is going to be this image location. I have to actually run this image location through EasyBib, so I'm going to copy that and go put it into EasyBib. But right now, I'm going to paste it right there and click Save. Now you have to do 6 of these bullet points here. In fact, on this one, I'm going to actually edit it a little bit. And since this is a beach, I can pick more icons. I might pick an icon like, oh, I don't know, a mountain or a fish. I'll pick a fish. Sure, well, that's okay. And I'll make it yellow. That looks nice. So there's my first point. I think that I have 5 more of these points to add. Another one might be the geology of the reef. You can add all 5 more, and then after you're done, you can add lines. For example, I'm going to add a line right here around Buck Island. And it's a polygon because I clicked on the whole thing. I'm just going to call this one Buck Island NM for National Monument. And I'll put some information here. Buck Island is a small coral K. That's a nice word I learned from Buck Island's website. And you can shade it in with some types of things, change the colors if you want. That's a bonus shape. That's not one of the 6 that you have to do. That's how you make a My Map. Watch this as many times as you need to.